All right. Let me know if you can hear me right now. Just let me know right now. If you can hear me good, please give me a thumbs up. Put it in the chat. If you can hear me well, put your thumbs up in the chat, and I will get this thing started. Let me fix me a drink because I need one, and I'll be waiting for your thumbs ups in the chat. Thumbs up if you can hear me well. Okay, I see a couple of thumbs up. I just fixed my drink, and now I'm about to come on camera. Um, I'm not, I'm not in the best mood today at all. I'm really not, but um, I know you guys wanted this from me. I'm going live because the majority said they wanted me to go live, and I'm here to give y'all what y'all need and what y'all want. You know what I mean? I might just do a video of me venting about it. I don't know. I don't think I want to put it all in this video of what I feel, but I do. I think if y'all want another video in regards to that, then let me know about that. But I just fixed myself a drink. I don't think I put enough in this cup. Hold on, y'all. Okay. No, Robin, you didn't miss anything. I just started. Okay. So I know I need to show my face because you guys do not play that shit when it comes down to talking through an avatar. Y'all do not like that. So let me show this face of mine, and then we're gonna get this party started. Okay. Even though this is live, this is still a yes for the mess, and I'm still gonna read articles. And not only would I read the article, I'm also gonna play. I'm also gonna play um, the clip of Kandi's response. Okay. Now, before I get into any of that, I'm gonna talk about the reunion trailer first, and then, but then again, no, I'll leave the reunion trailer out of that. I can do a whole another video about the reunion trailer because it really wasn't shit to talk about. But nonetheless, here I am, you guys. Here you go. Y'all see my face. What's going on, y'all? I just got home from work maybe 30 minutes ago, and I'm just here to entertain you guys and give y'all what y'all need. Like I said, I'm not in the best of moods today. It's been like this since I woke up this morning. I honestly don't know why, but I got myself a drink to get myself together at this point, and I'm probably gonna do some more videos after this. You know, whatever. So, how I'm gonna do this? We're gonna talk about Kandi and her response to Porsha. I'm gonna let you. I may do some call-ins depending on how I feel, and of course I'm gonna give my opinion on this matter, and then we're gonna be out of here. I don't plan to be on here no more than an hour. So if I plan on being here no more than an hour, then I gotta get it together. I hope I look okay. I think I think it's time for me to get my brows done too. By the way, that's what I think. But hopefully I look okay because I've been looking like a bum the last couple of days. But hopefully I look fine. But anyway, you guys already know that when I do my yes for the mess, because even though this is a live, it's still a yes for the mess. Okay, it's just a live version. So even though this is live, I still read articles and everything else when I'm doing a yes for the mess. So apparently, according to the Jasmine brand, um, it states that Kandi Burruss has responded to statements that Porsha Williams made on her Instagram Live earlier this week. While promoting her role on Lifetime's up and coming film, Envy, a seven deadly sins story, she also spoke on Porsha Williams' remarks. Now, this is where they ask her how is her and Portia Williams doing at this moment. So I'm about to go off camera and I'm gonna play the response, and then after we play the response, then I'm gonna come back on camera. So, okay, give me 1 second. I should have already had that shit up. But let me go over here to Peachtree Report. Peach Report. Uh, what is it? The Peach Report Daily? Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, let me go over there because that's why I saw it earlier. Okay, y'all. Here we go.
Housewives of Atlanta reunion is coming up, and just last night, Porsha Williams responded to an article on Vulture. It's a little complicated, but it's been making the rounds on social media. How is your relationship with Porsha? How's it going?
I don't really know, honestly. As far as I knew, we were, cool as, when we left the reunion, and then this article came out, and then now I guess she's on social media. So I have no idea, to be honest, what the point was that she was trying to make. I'm confused, to be honest.
So it caught you by surprise. Okay.
I guess not. At the end of the day, the article talked about a scene that was deleted. Well, that was not used in the show.
Okay.
And, obviously there were things in that scene that, were not,
the
a positive look, in her eyes. And so with that being said, she wasn't happy about it then. And of course, she's not happy about it being discussed now. So I don't really know what to say about that.
Okay. Now that was her response. Pretty much. She basically said that she's confused. All she knows is that when they left the reunion, they were cool. But then the article came up, and now she's on social media trying to prove a point or whatever else. And basically, it really didn't catch her by surprise because whatever the scene was about, it wasn't necessarily positive, especially for the things that Porsha was actually doing. So she really didn't like the fact that it was discussed back then, and she doesn't like the fact that it's being discussed right now. Now, after all of that, also in this article, she went on to address if the reunion would reveal who was involved in the alleged sexual activity with stripper Bolo at Cynthia Bailey's bachelorette party that aired earlier this season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Throughout the season, Kenya Moore alleged that Porsha Williams was the main co-star who participated. Now, Kandi Burruss also said, "You got to watch the reunion. I can't give you all the juice." According to that damn trailer, it was dry as fuck. I don't know where the juice is, but okay. You gotta tune in. We do discuss what happens on the trip. For the rest, you're gonna need to sit in front of the TV to find out what everybody had to say about it. And in other news, she says she's super excited about Escape's up and coming versus battle with SWV, which that's really what I care about. Okay, so that's pretty much the basis of what was said in regards to Kandi responding to Porsha Williams live from I think the night before last. I think it was the night before last. It couldn't have been last night because last night was boys' night out. So but yeah, that's pretty much the basis of that. Now, here's my opinion on this situation in regards to what Kandi had to say about it. Um, Here's my thing. I have my opinion on Portia in this whole situation. I've already stated it. I've watched other videos, and I see that I'm not the only one that sees through the BS. I watched Erica Dinero's video. I definitely agree with everything that she said, but it's really Rodney's video that I really just had to kick my shoes off and scream when I was at work because he said everything that I've been trying to say in a more eloquent way. I'm still learning how to be more eloquent and more refined in what I'm trying to say. So he said everything I really wanted to say, but said it in a more sophisticated way. I'm still trying to learn. However, so there are people out there that definitely agree with what I'm saying. But when it comes down to Kandi, I don't know how could she be confused about where her relationship with Portia is. I think that this is a situation where these are two people that had an issue going on that was very fucked up, very detrimental, might I add, to people's brands. I mean, I really don't like discussing this at all because people really don't try to hear what I'm trying to say. But facts are facts, and I never sit up here and just make up shit. However, we all know that 5 years ago, basically 5 years ago, 5 years ago during season 9, Portia said alleged that Kandi tried to drug her and take her to a sex dungeon to take advantage of her. That's what was said on national television. That rumor, that lie, was pretty much it's pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back between Kandi and Portia. They were never cool after that. It was later revealed that Phaedra was behind the lie. Phaedra was the one who told Portia the stuff, and Portia delivered it to TV in front of 3 million people. And the fact of the matter is, nobody cared. Nobody thought anything was wrong with that. So it's been an uphill battle between Kandi and Portia ever since then. And I think that this is a situation where Kandi and Portia would never really be friends, but it will always be surface. You know what I mean? Like, they would never have a friendship. They would never be cool. They'll never be cool the way they once was, but it's going to be surfaced. Like, they could be cordial for the sake of working on the show, but they'll never be friends again. And I think that Candy just needs to admit that. Instead of just saying, me and Portia are cool, y'all are cool. Y'all not friends. Y'all will never be friends. Like, period. Y'all will never be friends. And I get it. I mean, people feel like the argument is, because I know that we've had this discussion on the whether you like it or not panel. I know that Jay Lee, and Bundy have had back and forths about this before. That's probably one of the few things that I disagree with those two on when it comes down to this, when it comes down to Porsche, because I feel strongly about my stance on that. But I get that people grow, and I do get that people are allowed to make a mistake, and they're allowed to be apologetic, and they're allowed to grow from it. But for me, I feel like there are mistakes that you should know not to make, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think you could ever come back from saying that I tried to take advantage of you. You can't say, you can never come back from putting out all these lies about me, my husband, saying I had this relationship with this woman. Like, we could never get. It was so much, and whether she's grown or not, the past is the past. But I would never forget it, and I'm just speaking for myself. And like I said, for me, because like I always tell you guys, when I review these reality shows, I put myself in the position that they're in. And my opinion sparks from my own personal experiences. And my opinion also, it comes from what I would personally do. And my thing about it is, if that was me, if I were Candy, I would never be friends with Portia. It could even be a cordial thing with me. Yes, she can grow. She can be Martin Luther King this year and do whatever it is she needs, do whatever it is she needs to do. But at the same time, I can't. I wouldn't be able to get past it. Like, I don't have to hate you. I don't have to want to rock your world when I see you in the street. But at the same time, it's like, if you could do that to me, that detrimental, you could do more. You're capable of doing more shit than me. And I don't have time to go through the semantics of Portia believed the lies. Phaedra is the one who lied. We know Phaedra was the one who lied. Portia delivered the shit to TV. Phaedra ain't here, so we discussing Portia. That's just what it is. So I don't like liars, and I just can't stand it when someone lies and people think that we're supposed to just, forget that it ever happened. Like, no. So I just feel like when it comes down to Candy and Portia, they would never be friends again. And sometimes it's okay to not be friends with people again. Like, there are situations where, God, sometimes I really try not to. I be trying to fix the way I talk so my list won't be so prominent, but it's so hard. Then I got new teeth in my mouth, so that makes it even more difficult. But anyway, um, it's okay not to be friends with certain people anymore. Like sometimes you could try. Like I just ended a friendship with someone around my birthday. It was toxic. I was friends with a person that made me feel as though they did not like me because everybody else did. I stopped being cool with someone because I felt personally that they did not care for me. They didn't want to see me succeed. It was only about them. So I tried and 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 it just didn't work out. So what I decided to do was I blocked them on all social media. I don't want nothing to do with them. It ain't no beef. It ain't no big misunderstanding. I don't fuck with you, and you don't fuck with me, and we can go on about our way. So that's just what it is. Um, so I just think that with Kandi and Porsha, they'll never be friends. Like, and people see what Kandi be saying, and then they be like, Kandi just doesn't want to like Porsha at all. I don't even think that it's the fact that she doesn't want to. I think she honestly does want to let it go, but it's difficult. Sometimes when people do shit to you, it's hard to let it go. It's definitely hard to let it go. Sometimes you think you've let it go, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna always look at you with the side eye. I'm gonna always look at you crazy because of what you did. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just what it is. So, you know, that's just my take on it. Um, and people want to give you a time limit on forgiveness. You can't you can't watch somebody get hurt by a person and then tell them how long they're supposed to be mad or how many years they're allowed to be upset with them or how they are supposed to deal with it. You're not the one that got hurt by them, by this person. Of course, you're gonna say, because that person right there, they don't even give a damn. They're moving on with their life. That's true. Of course they are. They're the one that did it. So it is what it is. But they did it. So of course they're not gonna care. They didn't care when they did it. So you can't tell nobody when they can move on. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So and then on top of that, the shit that was said about Candy is still living on today. Her best friend Tiny is being accused of taking advantage of women, and now people are trying to link Candy into it because of what was said about her by Phaedra and Portia. Why would she want to fuck with her like that? Let's just say that. So I do feel like um, when it comes down to Candy, though, I think that she doesn't say what's exactly on her mind. You gotta push her to do so. But at the same time, it's like she allows other people to speak her mind for her. Like you could tell that she really feels some type of way about certain things, but at the same point in time, it's kind of like Kenya says it for her, or Don Juan says it for her, or Carmen says it for her, and she allows them to say it because she knows that that's really how she feels, but she doesn't want to say it because of the fact that she doesn't want to look bad in front of people. She doesn't want people to attack her because that's exactly how she feels. She's more so prideful about how she looks. You know what I mean? So she keeps it cute for the sake of appearance when she knows good and damn well she don't rock with Portia like that. So it's kind of like, and we already know that she don't. That's why she don't say shit when people say is exactly what she's thinking. So I feel like I don't think that Carmen and them are her mouthpieces, but they do speak her mind. They do say what they know, and what I mean, they say what they know. They know exactly how she feels, so they speak it because they know she's not going to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. That's how I see it. Um, when it comes down to y'all being annoyed with people on the cast bringing it up, y'all just gonna have to get over that because it's gonna always come up. When Portia decides to grandstand and be self righteous about certain things, then you know what I'm saying. They're gonna bring it up. That's the worst thing anybody did on the show. Real talk. Angie, did you not hear what I just said? Did you not hear what I just said? I just said they speak her mind for her. I just said that. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think neither one of them. We know Portia didn't make it up. Phaedra made the lie up, true. But Portia brought it to the TV, so she's just as responsible for she's just as responsible. You know what I mean? Like she should be held accountable just the same. It is what it is. She brought it up. And my thing about it is y'all get so upset at people bringing it up, but we bring up everybody else's old stuff. You know what I mean? Like we bring up everybody's stuff. We bring up everybody's past. We all talk about everybody's past, but we can't talk about Portia's past. That be my issue with this whole little situation. Y'all refuse to see whatever she does. Y'all want everybody to just shut the fuck up and not talk about what she does. But we can talk about what Kandi does. We can talk about what Kenya does. We can talk about what Nene does. We can talk about what everybody else do. But we can't say nothing about Porsha. And this is why I keep my foot on her neck. This is why I keep this on her neck because nobody else does it. That's why I do it. It's not because I have this deep rooted hatred for her or nothing like that, because I don't know that bitch. So the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like her because I think she's a liar and I think that she's not genuine at all. But that's why I have the stance that I have because I feel like she gets a pass for every single thing that she does. I feel like she gets a pass, a lot, a pass that's not deserving, if you ask me. So, with that being said, I'm about to drop the link for you guys so you guys can call in and talk to me. Maybe that'll cheer me up, child. I think that'll cheer me up. That's probably gonna cheer me up. Okay. First of all, another thing. Rest in peace to Black Rob. If you don't know who Black Rob is, he had a hit single back in 2000 called "Like Whoa." That used to be my jam. Sucks that he was a one hit wonder though. That was probably the only song that he really had that everybody knows about. And but yeah, Black Rob passed away today. I think it was either this morning or last night. But rest in peace to Black Rob. We already mourning DMX, and now we're mourning Black Rob. That's sad. Really, really sad. Mellow Drew Child. You obviously hate Kandi, so I'm not even gonna say shit to you. Why are you down, Scotty? It's a multitude of things. Um, I didn't want to discuss it here though. I wanted to talk about it another time, but maybe I should go live again tomorrow. Maybe so. I don't know. And I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking 1800 right now, and it's probably not gonna make me feel any better. I don't know why I'm drinking, but it is what it is. My link is below. If you guys want to talk to me about this set topic, what's your thoughts on Kandi and Portia's situation and everything? Hey, CJ. Okay. And just know that when you come up here, you're not obligated to show your face. You don't have to show your face at all if you don't want to. You can always talk through the avatar if you're not comfortable showing your face. But if you want to show your face, that's fine. But if you don't want to, you can turn your camera off and just talk to me that way. Please be notified that you have 2 minutes because I don't want to be on here longer than an hour or an hour and 15 minutes. Um, I'm gonna set my timer. Give y'all a chance to say what you gotta say. Oh damn. Where did he go? He was just backstage. I set my timer for 2 minutes. If you guys want to come up and say what you gotta say, I don't know where oh boy went. He was just in back. I was just about to let him on, but I was trying to set my timer too. So because they're saying it about Ti and Tiny, that means it's true. Okay, Mellow Yellow. Okay. Okay, we got ranting y'all favorite caller ranting with Ricardo. She's about to come up now. Ranting with Ricardo, be certain that it's only 2 damn minutes. Okay, okay. So you're up. Let me press the timer. You're up. Let's go, ranting with Ricardo.
Am I on? Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay. Go ahead. Let me start this timer back over. Go ahead.
Okay, so y'all can hear me. Um, First of all, I'm team nobody. I don't really hear about these ladies. They're not paying my bills. I
I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You good. You good. You good. It was on my end. Let me
Okay.
start the timer back over. Go ahead though.
I was like, first of all, I only watch the show because I need some entertainment. My shows are off right now. I don't care about none of these ladies. They're not paying my bills. But this whole situation is, I find a big misunderstanding. One person thought this, one person thought that. It stems down to, like, it boils down to the point of Black women arguing on TV about Black Lives Matter, a movement that everybody is still making a joke of, is not what we want to show on a channel that really the Black people not getting paid like they supposed to. The production companies are
True.
probably almost all white. So
Mm-hmm.
even
Facts.
if you're not Team Kenya, Team Porsha, Team Kandi, you have to kind of understand a little bit where Porsha was coming from. Why would I want to show me and another woman, we trying to do the same thing just in different ways? She's trying to do it in a boardroom in business. We get it. We want more Black people in the boardrooms, on the production teams, all of that. Porsha's more on the social justice. We trying to help these people who are losing their lives for no reason except for the color of their skin. Get it in
Mm-hmm.
different ways, but you have a person who is for self, and it also goes to the fact that, again, Kandi's not over what happened. We get it. We understand. I understand. I wouldn't be over it either. But it has to come a point where you can't just keep letting it like, oh, well, she did this and she did that and she did this and she did that. And the girl goes to clear her name, and now it's still a big problem. Like, it was a misunderstanding. Can we leave it at that? Stop faking the funk for TV. If y'all don't fool with each other, y'all don't fool with each other, and move on. It's more important
And
things going on in the world.
that is my whole point. That is my
Y'all don't like
entire
each
point. Like I wish people would stop faking. Like if you don't fool with a person, you don't fool with them.
And I was like,
Period.
I watch Bonnie Blue, I watch you, I watch Jay Lee. And my 2 minutes is up. But the one thing they keep saying is you can tell
Yeah,
that
yeah, you can finish your point.
they said the one thing you can tell, and I was like, I can tell too, is that, again, Kandi's still upset. We understand. If it happened to me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not letting it go. But she's so passive aggressive to the point where you let your friends do the fighting for you instead of just coming out and telling the lady, I don't fuck with you like that. And you did something that quite possibly could have really ended me and ruined my career and messed up my family. Cause I'm the sole, like, I make all the money and take care of everybody. So I don't fool with you like that. And I'm not about to fake it for a TV show. If she could have told her that, we could have been done with this whole situation and moved on.
Right.
Child, they irritate my soul. But
Well,
thank you for letting me come up here. They
no
make
problem, no problem. You know, you always welcome to come up here,
these
child.
batches make me itch. Like I'm 22 and I understand the situation. How y'all older than me and still ain't got over this? This is some high school stuff for real.
It is.
All right.
But thank you for coming up. Thank you
Okay,
for
I'm gonna
coming up
continue to
though.
watch. I'm doing homework.
All right. Okay, next is Mo. Hold on one second. And
Hey,
you're
what's up?
up.
I'm
What's going
alive.
on?
Okay, let's get the timer going. What's up, y'all? Hey chat. How I feel about the excuse my chin, I just had wisdom teeth surgery, but how I feel about this whole
Oh, that's
situation
fine.
is, Portia's legacy. Her grandfather was into activism and all of that, so I think that's why she's so adamant on not disrespecting the Black Lives movement or the Black Lives Matter movement, but it's still reality. I understand that it's still real. There should have been some compromise. I feel like if the production team starts letting these girls start doing this, piece and cut what they want to have in there and all that, I feel like they could have shown this and the disagreement and what happened in a light that wasn't disrespect. I think how she mentioned how she spun it, she didn't want to be disrespectful to the movement. No, that's where you explain you both have separate entities that you were doing within the movement. I don't think this was about disrespecting the movement. It was a miscommunication that could have been cleared up in the television show. Because if you remember, this was going to be the big thing before the Bolo situation. They had cut everything and then went with that, and that was annoying. Everybody was so sick of that throughout the whole season. So I'm sorry not to take over 2 minutes, but they could have compromised. There could have been reality in the situation. She didn't have
I
to
agree.
go live and do this, go around the ringer, and probably kept the relationship with Kandi without genuine and not looking like now she going to production. Did she need to go to a group with the group? Did she text in the group chat before she went to production to take that out? Like she went afterward, but not did she text her to say, I don't think this is it. So
Right.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of you see how when her and Cynthia did that little production thing, it was on and off. Let's do it again. Let's do it again for the people. Like this is just how they put on for us. I'm trying to see and look through it. In the middle of the BS.
Yeah.
Sorry for y'all, Portia lovers.
Well,
Thank you for your time. I'm
I,
sorry that I jumped out from.
thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Have a good night. I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye. Next up is okay. One of my mods. RR. Well, double R. That's what I'm gonna call him. Double R.
Hey, what's going on, Scotty?
What's going on? And you're on now. Go ahead.
Okay, so I completely understand the misunderstanding that's happening between Kenya and Portia. I think I see both sides. I'm still over Candy because I think she's sneaky, messy, and as you said, which I appreciate you for being fair, is that she lets other people do her bidding. She puts batteries in other people's backs, i.e., Kenya, Carmen, and Don Juan, and then she sits back as if she doesn't know what's going on. My thing is, how did Kenya get involved in all of this? And regardless of them, because I see a lot of people in some of the comments saying, um, Kenya is brought in because Bravo sabotaged her and showed that footage of her saying that Portia got arrested for attention. This still doesn't vindicate her, whether that's shown on TV or not. This has nothing to do with Kenya. As far as I know, Kenya, as far as I know, once again, hasn't done anything for the movement and hasn't expressed any interest. So why is she getting involved in this? That's just my take. I tried to speed through it. Am I under 2 minutes?
Yeah, you got like 55 seconds left.
I'm done. I'm
Oh,
done. That's pretty much it. I just, I'm tired of Kenya. I'm tired of Kenya.
okay. Well, I definitely understand where you're coming from. I mean, I'm tired of her too, but it's like when I try to be objective with her, it's kind of like then I'm looked at as a Kenya supporter when I've been dragging her for points for years. But at the same time, it's like I do try to see. all things in an objective way, whether I like you or not.
You know what,
You
Scotty?
know
You
what I mean?
can't pay attention. People have decided that they're just gonna stand certain people, whether that be Portia, Kenya, Candice, Monique. It you can't win those with those people. You have to have conversations with people that are fair and balanced and will call wrongs and call shots as they see them. I call shots whenever they're wrong for whomever, because I don't care about none of these people that much.
Right. Well, thank you for coming up, RR.
You know
I
I
know you'll
got
be
you.
in. I know you'll be in the chat. Making sure it's on point. So I thank you for coming up. Always, always.
No worries. I'll be in the chat.
All right then. Thank you for coming up.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Let me see. For those of you who probably don't want to come up, I'm going to be reading your comments. Probably for the next 20 some odd minutes. Let's see. Kandi clearly said that Kenya and her have the same relationship as Porsha and Shamia. So if you all want to be upset with Kenya for standing up for Kandi, then do the same with Shamia. And I definitely agree with that. A lot of people feel like Kenya be overstepping her bounds when it comes down to Kandi, or people be feeling like Don Juan oversteps his bounds when it comes down to Kandi, or Carmen be overstepping her bounds when it comes down to Kandi. But it's really no different from Shamia always defending Porsha. It's no different from Shamia always riding for Porsha. It's no different from Lauren always taking up for Porsha. So it's no different. It's really no different, to be honest, in my opinion. It's really no difference in this at all. Like if you gonna be mad at Carmen, if you're gonna be mad at Don Juan, even if you're gonna be mad at Kenya, why ain't you mad at Shmia for always barking at everybody that comes towards Portia's way? I mean, it is what it is. I just feel like it's easy to blame Kenya because who else are they going to blame? Portia takes that Kenya whistle and her guard dog fans come running to the attack. I agree. I can't lie. I do. When have Kandi and Kenya been BFFs? They've been friends for the last couple of seasons, child. Where you been? I mean, that's the case. Then we could question, when was Portia and Phaedra ever BFFs like that? They didn't start being close like that till around season 7, season 8. So people become good friends in their own time. It is what it is. Shamia just doing it for camera time, to be honest. I really don't care for her. But see, that's the thing. I actually like Shamia. That's the sad part. I actually like Shamia, but yeah, I won't call them BFFs, but they are friends. Yes, they are friends. I definitely believe that. I mean, it's just like with Jamar. You guys already know how close me and Jamar are, and a lot of the times, I'm I have his back too. Like when people be coming at him and shit like that, like I'm going to have his back every time. Every time I'm gonna have his back. Anytime someone has really came for him for no reason and I was around, I always had his back. Period. Always had his back. That's the reason why I just got into an argument with some nigga in my DMs the other night, well, the other day while I was at work. He came in my DMs calling himself cursing me out and calling me and Jamar bitches and shit like that. But the main reason why I even got an issue with you is because of the fact that you decided to disrespect my friend and me on several occasions. So no ma'am. Oh, I see somebody backstage. Okay. I don't want to say the name wrong, so I'm just gonna bring her up. What's going
It's
on?
Angela, Angie Honey in the chat.
Oh, okay, what's going on?
Yes! Hi. You
All right, what's up?
clowning tonight. I see you.
Well, what's
Well,
up?
I
What's
just
up?
wanted to say, don't forget. Now, everybody, including Nene, wanted the ladies to get together to go to Bravo together. Okay?
Hmm.
Kandi jumped the gun, didn't ask nobody, went all on her own, and went ahead and went to Bravo for mainly her needs and mainly for what she wanted to go for. Okay?
Hmm.
Now, if they would have all gone as a group, I do believe that they could have gotten a lot more done because numbers work. You know, them going together to get all of this stuff together because NBC pledged $100 million,
That's true.
okay, to the movement. Now, they would have been able to do something wonderful with that money, you know, part of that money. But,
I
what,
get that part. I get that. No, no, no,
okay,
no. I get that. I get exactly what you're saying. But at the same
okay,
time, could they do it? Because, like I said the other night, if y'all can't manage to come together in a damn group text to have a discussion and y'all got to have sidebar conversations and shit like that, then how are y'all going to be able to come as a united front to executives when y'all are not even a united front amongst each other? You know,
I agree.
like to me, it could have been a situation where they've all been discussing it amongst each other. It could have been a bunch of arguing or fussing or something like that, or they all just talk the talk but not really walking it, and then somebody else decided to take it upon themselves to do it on their own. It's kind of like with me at work. Like we could have a discussion about something, but ain't nobody gonna
Hmm.
step up to the plate but me because everybody else is afraid to do so. So that could have
That's
been
true.
a situation too. So but I
That's
didn't mean to cut
true.
you out there. So it could go either way.
Absolutely. I agree with you. But I think these ladies are smart enough and dedicated enough that they would have gotten together and done this correctly. I'm sure that they've done other things before, you know? And I
Hmm.
really do think that they would have been able to come together. But I still feel as though Kandi kind of just, left everybody else out and she went for herself. The other
But
ladies were trying to go
is it
together.
really that? But is it really that, or was it for two different things? Because it's kind of like, okay, we're all under the impression that it had a lot to do with Black Lives Matter, but on another
Yes,
end, it's kind of like, okay, Candy heard about a special, and she decided to talk to the executives about it and, decided to say, well, instead of doing it as a streaming situation, why not do it
mm-hmm.
on TV and why not involve other Bravo cast members on the show? It seems like they were both looking out for two different things. And I think that
Right.
Candy had an idea and she went for it. And I don't necessarily see nothing wrong with that. I feel like if she had an idea about something, then why does she need to pass it along to, like, why does she have to alert them
Yeah,
because she had it?
that's
You
true.
know,
I agree with you there.
it could
I
go it
do
could go
agree.
either way. It could go either way, to be honest. But it all boils back down to it was a misunderstanding, and
Yeah.
I think that it got messy
Mhm.
when the shit got put into the hands of um what's the lady name, to the
Who?
ATAN, because
Oh. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Michelle.
Yeah, I think it got to her because they start to call Candy Cruise or some shit like that, and
Yes.
that was the narrative that was put out there
Right.
about her, that she was Candy Cruise, but nobody said nothing about it to diffuse that situation. But here we
Right.
are, and everybody feels like, well, Candy should have said, but nobody said shit when she was being called Candy Cruise. Like it's
That's
just a
true.
messy. So it's you know.
Yeah, that's very true. And that did actually. Can you hear me? Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. That did actually originate on her channel because all she talk about is housewives, being Nene best friend. You know what I'm saying? Anything that deals with Nene, and she got Nene back. So when kind of like when Nene and Kandi fell out, that's when Kandi pretty much became Candy Cruz. You know?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like a traitor, like Terry Crews type shit.
Right.
But yeah, it's crazy. But I really feel as though I like Porsha the way she's doing and the way she had her live. I like
Hmm.
that. I enjoyed it. She really spoke with some, knowledge, and she was very informative. And at the end of the video, she did put some helpful information there. I liked it that. But I'm not a Porsche fan or a Kenya fan. I don't like Kenya because Kenya always with the mess and she's always for self. She always for self. Always. You have never seen Kenya really reach out to anybody or be anybody's real friend. Even her friends on the show, she
Right.
kind of shady towards them. It's like that's
Hmm.
what I hate about it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I hate about it. And I really wish I want to see different parts of Kenya. You know what I mean? After she had that baby, I thought she was gonna be like, all for, being good, being kind, and being a different person. But no, she's still with the shit. It's like, come on now, grow up. And these women are, to me, they too old for this bullshit. We the same age. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I
Hmm.
wouldn't dare do no bullshit like that.
Right.
I wouldn't dare. But yeah, but I just wanted to, throw my little comment in there, you
Of
know.
course. Of course. Of course. Of course. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I see you in the chat. I'll be in there.
All right. Thank you,
All right,
Angie.
boo. Bye.
All right. Y'all asked me what's in my cup. Y'all see me. I got my Kim Zodiac cup. Okay, for those of you in the chat, please don't disrespect the callers that come up here. Like, come on now, don't disrespect the people that's coming up here, that's brave enough to come up here and say whatever it is they want to say. Don't disrespect the callers. I'm feeling my drink, and I don't want to have to cuss nobody out. Okay, I'm really trying not to do that. You know what? And that's another thing. You know what? Because we're about to go into I think I want to spend the last 10 minutes of this talking about what got me down. I guess I could use the last 10 minutes of that because I think I got a couple of calls. It was somebody backstage that was waiting. I think her name was Nikki, but I guess they went away. So I guess I can tell you guys what's really going on with me, and then for the next 10 minutes, and then I can push forward. If you want to comment on it, I'll put it up there and I'll answer your questions. But it was here we go. Um, this morning, I woke up this morning and I could not get up. That's the first thing. I could not get up. I was extra uh I was extra not disrespectful. I was extra exhausted. I could not get up. I had to force myself to get up. This is how tired I was. But at the same time, it's kind of like when I got up to go to work, it's kind of like I had a bunch, like I was on the brink of, shedding a couple of tears this morning. I just didn't understand why, but um, it's kind of like, I guess, due to all the things that I have going on in my life. Um, I think I'm just a little stressed, and I think I'm overloading myself with a lot of things. Um, you guys know that I work a full-time job. I have a job that I work 40 hours a week. My schedule is very flexible. There are days where, like Thursdays and Fridays, I work 6 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or there are days where I work 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the afternoon. There are days where I work from 7 a.m. to 4. Then there are days where I work from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I have long days of work. And then when I get home from work, I go straight into my closet to film for you guys because I'm trying to get to a specific place on my YouTube channel. I will honestly say that at this point, my channel has grown a lot over the last year, and I want to continue to grow. I've done a lot of great things, especially with my panels and a lot of other things. And it's like I spend 40 hours a week at work and I spend another 20 doing this. So I'm exhausted. That's the main thing. Because my mind goes a mile a minute, like not even a mile, like 90 miles a minute. Because I'm always thinking of different ideas for this channel. I'm always thinking about different things that I could do to boost it up. I'm always thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, my mind is always wondering about what I'm going to do next. So, you know, I'm always coming up with different things. A different show, a different panel, or me and Jim are always interviewing people. There's always something that I'm coming up with. And then, not to mention, I have a relative that came down from um, Pennsylvania, and he's terminally ill. He has throat cancer, and he has a limited amount of time to live. And he's been staying with me since he got here, and he's in hospice. So it's very hard for me to see him every day, and knowing that he's on his way out is so hard to do. You know, I have to see this man every day. He's sick, you know, he gets smaller and smaller as times go by. And it's so hard to see that. So, um, you know, that's the gist of it. So it's like, I think I'm kinda burnt out, I think. Um I think I just got a lot going on in my head. Like I'm not depressed about anything. That's why I was so confused as to why I felt so gloomy today. Like I don't know. Like I think because the only person that knows about all of that is Jamar. And Josiah, and I think I told Terrence about it too, but not everybody that I work with or fool with on YouTube knows. So you know, it's that type of thing, and I could tell that my body is trying to tell me something because I want to say maybe a week before I went to Detroit, I knew I wasn't sleeping like I wanted to because you guys know that I be working all day and I film all night, and sometimes I don't go to bed till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm up filming, trying to film so many videos at one time and put them out. So one night I actually did that. Like one night, I think it was after me and Jamar did an episode of Prelude one night. And after we did that, I went and did like a bunch of videos and edited all three of them to have it out the next day. And I had to go to work at like 6 in the morning, meaning I had to get up at 5 to get ready. And I didn't go to bed until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get right back up at 5 in the morning. And when I got up, it was hard for me to get up. And when I got to work, I was literally sleepwalking. Like I was walking through my job and nodding as I'm walking. Like I'm walking like this, and I'm like straight up, straight up, like I'm about to fall out, like I'm about to faint or something like that. Like that's exactly how it was. Like I was just walking around, falling asleep as I walked. And my cousin went the fuck off on me about that. My cousin went off on me about that. They all go off on me because I work so much. I work so much, okay? I work so much. I got my Cash App at the bottom of the video, but I don't even be requesting y'all to give me anything. I only got that up here because my fellow YouTubers have told me make sure you have your Cash App at the bottom whenever you're doing a live or whatever. But I don't be asking y'all for shit. I don't need nobody to do anything for me because I make a decent living every day. Like I get paid every week. I go, I make, at this point, I've seen the best revenue from my channel in quite some time at this point. So it's not like I'm really wanting for anything like that. But it's kind of like that's really what it is. I think I just need some rest. Even when I went to Detroit, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself a lot when I was in Detroit. And when I was in Detroit, you know what I mean? And I really did. But it's like I think because I had to travel all day. You know what I mean? Like I had to travel all day. Like I had to go to New Orleans to catch the plane because the airport here is full of it. Okay, they only got American, United, and they got Frontier, and those flights are between $500 and $1,000. So that's a lot. And I'm like, no. So we have to go here. We have to go to New Orleans or Memphis to catch the plane. So I had to go like 2.5 hours to New Orleans to catch the plane, and then I had to board the plane at 1:55, get off in Tampa at like 4 something, get on the plane in Tampa, and then get off in Detroit at 8 p.m. That's literally all day I've been traveling. So even though I've had a great time, I still didn't really rest because I was traveling so much. Traveling takes up your energy too. So I think it's just the fact that I'm just over. I think I'm burnt out at this point. I think I may need to just take a mental health day or something like that and have a day where I'm not doing nothing. Nothing. Um, I dropped the link. I dropped the link on here if y'all want to discuss that with me for about 10 more minutes. But but yeah, I think I need a day where I'm not doing nothing. Like everybody keeps telling me, you know what I mean, to just take some time and just not do nothing. Like take some time to sleep, take some time to go and be pampered, get a massage, do something because yeah, I think my mental is what's most important. And I think one of my friends told me earlier because I said something about it on Facebook. One of my friends had told me you're mentally exhausted. That's what's wrong. So so that's why I was kind of like down or whatever. I was kind of down. And I had to get me a little bit of alcohol in my system to loosen myself up. You know what I'm saying? So oh, Randy Ricardo is back. What's going
I had
on?
that because you were speaking to my spirit. Okay, I've had those moments
Mhm.
where you get so burnt out, and because I'm in grad school, I feel that even more because there's just like so much work that I have to do, and it's just like piles up at one time that work, and then I'm burnt out, and it's just like I don't want to get up out of bed. I have to go to work. I don't even want to do this, but I need the money because I got tuition bills. And you do have to take those like mental breaks, like even if it's just you just taking you a hot shower or taking a bath or having you a little drink. Just take that time because it's running you down.
Yeah,
That's put it's
it
putting more strain
is.
on your mental and your body. And I just went through that because it's like I'm getting close to the time where I'm supposed to be graduating, but I still have so much work I need to do before grades even go in. And it's just like,
Mhm.
this is some stressful stuff. Okay, let me tell you something. Being an adult is hard.
Yes, it is.
If I could
Okay.
go, if I could truly just go back to the time where I wasn't paying bills and I didn't have to worry about everything, but I could still be able to do what I want to do and be a legal adult, I would be okay with that. But if you like, for real, you need to take a break because I see like you be on lives you got the panels. Then you have like when something breaks, you get up here and you got the videos. And I'd be looking, I was like, I wish I was that. I wish I was that dedicated to pushing stuff. I had a moment where because on Thursdays I review reality show Florida Man Shore, and I was like,
Mhm.
I just got off for work. I still have homework to do. I'd rather watch the ladies first panel than just be doing this because not only do I have to watch the show, I got to take the notes. I got to record it. Then I got to edit it. Then I
Right.
upload it and make a thumbnail. I was like, this is stressful. This is a second job. Right now, YouTube
It
is.
is.
I
It
was
is, and
second
people don't
job.
get that.
I was like,
Yeah, it is.
I'm dedicated to you, but we not married like that, okay? Give me a few months and I'll be so dedicated. Y'all won't know what happened. But I'm gonna tell you this: take a break. It'll be the best thing you ever did for yourself because then you'll come back and during that time on the break, come up with a schedule, like time yourself. Like even if you already have a schedule, just come up with like this is when I'm gonna take my breaks. Just putting breaks in between things because you go, you
Mhm.
go, you go, and then you be so run down that it's just like friends want to hang out, can't do that. Family want to come over, can't do that. People want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Leave me alone. My friends like to.
And
They act like I don't have stuff
yeah, I
on the phone till 4 o'clock in the.
I definitely know how that feels because I just had a situation where someone that's close to me was feeling away because I wasn't calling them or, not calling them as much as I've done over the years. But it's not like I wasn't texting them or nothing like that. They would still, like even in my absence, I still try to find a way to um connect with people. Even if I'm not calling you, I'll text you. Like sometimes I just don't want to talk, and sometimes I have to do what I got to do. Like I work, I do, and this is another job. And on top of that, like they don't understand. Like when I get home from work, I'm filming videos, I'm editing videos, I'm uploading videos. That's something to do, and I can't talk to you right now. If you understand what it is that I'm trying to do, then you would understand why you're not hearing from me like that. Like I see people like you know what I'm saying? Like I look at my some of my favorite YouTubers that I look up to for years, and I see exactly where they went and how they got to where they are and how they eat off just doing what they like to do, which is YouTube. Like I know a lot of people pop shit on Unwind with Tasha K, but I really admire her because of the things. I know that she's problematic as fuck, but just about her platform itself and how she's able to make a living off of it. I admire that. The same
Right.
thing with Lovely T. I
Like
admire that. This,
you have to,
yeah,
even if somebody's problematic, you have to admire the grind because she's gotten to a point where this her full time job. Her full time job is talking
right,
you batches and the things you do and the
right.
things that keep coming up. Even though we didn't have social media in the '90s, now it's coming up and now she got more content. I found like where it's just like friends with like getting upset with you and like I'm mad because you're not calling me, you're not doing this. I let my friends know. First of all, I don't like talking on the phone like that. I just have to let y'all know I don't like talking on the phone. So what's gonna happen is I'll probably do a friend check in once a month. More if you have children because I know you probably stressed. But I'm just like checking in on you. Do you need to talk? Are you okay? Like even then, with that once a month, I'm still hyping you up on social media, making
And
sure.
see, I do that too. And then on top of that, what really kills me is that people expect so much from me. That's another thing. Like people be thinking when I get on here and I vent about certain things is that I'm complaining. It's not that I'm complaining. I'm just frustrated because what people really don't understand with this YouTube thing, when they see me, they see this vibrant person, and that is me all day. But a lot of the times when they say things in the comments to me and then I respond in a way, they get upset and they want to call me nasty and they want to say that I'm a horrible person. But you don't know exactly what I'm going through at that particular moment, which is why you got the response that you got. I know that my responses are sometimes not the best. I know.
I enjoy him.
Because I don't know what your response is. But at the same time, you don't know exactly what I'm dealing with at that moment. People expect a lot of things from me. But that's what people don't realize. People in my real life, people expect
Yeah.
so much out of me. They expect me to be their counselor. They expect me to be their ATM machine. They expect me to pay their bills. They expect me to do so much for them, and no one is there for me in any of those things because they feel as though I'm strong enough to deal with my own problems. I'm
Mm,
strong enough and I don't need nobody to talk to. I'm always putting up a game face. I'm good all the time. Oh, he's financially comfortable. He don't need for anything. I don't need no nothing for
It'd
I
be
don't
nice
want
if
for
you
nothing to
batches
come
ask
down to
me if I
money.
needed anything.
But
It's okay if you
or yes,
once in a
just
while.
ask me if I
Give,
need it.
like
Just ask me if I
well,
need it. You know what I mean? Ask
once
me
in
if
a
I
while,
need
just
it.
ask me if you want.
Or
Do you
go
want a bottle
ahead.
of wine? You can ask me that. Do you
Right.
get you some food? You can ask me that. It is not that hard to ask
Right.
somebody, even if they seem like the strongest person. They don't want for anything financially. They're not wanting for anything. It is okay to ask them. Do you want me to bring you something? It is okay to offer that,
And
even
I
if they
and
turn you down.
yes, just offer it for once. Or not only that, yes, I'm gonna say no, but it'll be nice if somebody offered me something
I'm not
because nobody ever offers me anything. They take from me. I know personally they take from me. It's always something that they need from me. If a lot of people owe me money, I give people money all the time. They don't never pay me back, and I don't never ask for it back.
There's a few people who owe
I
me
never
money.
ask for it.
Hold up, it's a few people who owe me money, and I got to go fund me going around right now so I can pay the rest of my tuition. And I'm like, you batches see this GoFundMe. You owe me money. Give me my money. And they steady
Yeah,
funding.
right.
I was like, one of these days you hoes gonna need me. And because of
Yeah,
the way
and
I was
that's
raised,
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna probably help you. I'm gonna probably be upset with myself about it, but I'm gonna help you because it was how I was raised. We help the people, even if these batches won't help us, only because it's what we do. But it's okay to ask somebody, do you want a bottle of wine? Do you need something? Because, first of all, I like anything free. Anything I don't have to pay for, count me in. As long as it's not illegal and I'm not going to jail and it does not involve me selling
Right.
myself, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's like, and I've talked about this before. I don't really like to talk about this though because people will use that against me whenever they feel some type of way about something that I say, but it doesn't matter. Like, I've been an open book for years. It doesn't
They
matter.
sure like to use stuff about you and throw it in your face like, I won't
Yeah,
because you smooth.
yeah, but for example, and I don't want to be up here for too much longer because I didn't expect to, but everybody wanted to know why I was down. But for me, it's kind of like there was a time where I was at the, and I talked about this. I talked about this in my 10-year anniversary video, where back in 2019, around November, I was homeless and living out of a hotel. During that time, I had lost everything. I had lost my home. I had lost my man. I lost everything within the same damn month, and I was going through the worst time of my life, mentally stressed, damn suicidal, and there was no one around. Maybe a few people, but there was like, but the main people, like there was a few people that was around, but the main people that I'm always giving everything to and helping them, they were nowhere to be found. They
Uh,
was not calling to check on me. They was not, asking me if I needed any food or nothing, or did you need anything? Even then, I was
do you know
grinding,
I take,
working, and doing everything else. Ooh,
oh, be careful.
I
Don't spill it.
was I
We
was
don't want to spill
grinding
it.
and working and doing everything during that time, and people still felt like, oh, he's strong, he'll get past it. And it's like once I got on my feet and winded up here, then it's like everybody, even when I was down with that situation, people were still asking me for money. I'm trying to find me a place to live, and you're asking me for money. Like, are you serious?
I told you I got a GoFundMe going right now trying to pay the rest of my tuition. And you know what the key thing is people be asking me for? Money.
Money.
I told y'all, all my money goes to tuition payments. I'm still waiting on the government to give my refund check right now. It's been 2 months since they've been
Right.
processing. Why do you keep asking me for money? You know I don't have no money. I'm trying to call you
Exactly.
if you got some money. So I can
Exactly.
go
But like some
real quick.
But like someone said in the chat, one of the hardest things to do is to say no. For me,
It
it
is.
is because I don't want anybody to feel as though I'm a bitch or I'm just plain old mean. Because, like I told you just now, people rely on me for a
Yeah,
lot of stuff. People rely on me all the time. Like my youngest brother, he's in college. He asks me for money. I cash up him money almost every damn day. You know what I mean? My other siblings, they grown as fuck and they ask me for money.
I got
They
a
think
brother.
that I'm an ATM.
I got a brother with two kids under two, and every so often he'll hit me up like, "You got $10 I could borrow? You got $15 I could borrow?" So him and his lady can get back and forth to work with gas money. I'll be like, if I got it, I'll give it to him because my niece, my nephew, you're my little brother. Like you
Right,
might be 2 years younger than me, but you're still my little brother. You might be tall,
right.
but you're my little brother. I have a little sister. She's 7. I'm like, when she's with me, I'm gonna spend some money. When she's not with me and my mama needs something for her, I'm gonna spend some money. So it's like I'm an ATM. At this point, it's just like I don't want to be no more ATM. Okay, it is
I don't either. I
just
don't either. And
selfish.
yeah, like I have to be. And you know another thing too. Um, I'm probably gonna let you go after I say this,
Mhm.
but cause then I'm gonna close out this whole live. But um, the main thing, and I hope because it's like 126 people in here, and I hope they hear me clearly. Like I appreciate everybody watching. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate it because they're the reason why y'all are the reason why I'm growing a lot. It took me 10 years to do it, but better late than never. I still, and the thing about it is I've always been, the main thing that people were upset with me about when it came down to my channel was that I wasn't consistent. I didn't push myself. I didn't invest in myself, and I did try. That is absolutely a fact. So when I was in my situation, me and Jamar had talked, and I think I told this story before too. I've told the story many times. Me and Jamar talked on the phone one night, and we both said that we were gonna do better with our content, and we were gonna come up with this podcast. We're still working on now that we got the level that we need to get to with our GoFundMe. We got what we needed, so now we got it. Now we're in the process of trying to work on it. That's another story though. But we talking
I'll
about
be.
doing the podcast, do
I,
better with our content.
I'll,
Huh?
I said I'll be listening. I support. I got like
Yeah.
I discovered you when the whole thing from like season 8 with the homie hopping hooping heifers. I can't stand them. But that's when I discovered you, and that's
Yeah.
when I subscribed to you because I was like, I like his energy. I can get what you're saying. We have some of the same ideas. We may not agree on everything, but I like this energy, and that's what draws
Yes.
to a lot of YouTubers. Like I like the energy. We may not agree on everything, but I was like,
Yeah.
for me, it's also consistency, and that's a thing that people are like, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you know how much
And that's
stuff
the thing. That
that
but see, that's where I was getting to. That's where I was getting to with this. Like, as of October, I've been doing this for 10 years, and my thing was always consistency. Because a lot of the times I would feel too down and out. Because I'm open with the fact that I do be dealing with depression from here and there. Sometimes I do deal with depression, and there would be times where I didn't want to get in front of the camera, and so I'll go days without filming, and then I wonder why people are tuning out. Or then I get up here and I would complain about why my channel not growing, and then it's right in my face. I know what I need to do. So when I got out of my situation, I kept to that. I said, okay, if I'm gonna try to grow my channel, I gotta do way more than just reality TV shows. I gotta talk about gossip. I gotta have a panel. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I kept to that. And that's probably why I just be running myself crazy because I work all day. Like literally, I work hours a week, 8 hours a day. And then when I get home, I go straight into, okay, let me see. Even when I'm at work, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna talk about when I get home. Okay, what's on the Jasmine brand? What's on the Shade Room? What we gonna talk about?
Make
Blah
a
blah blah
list,
blah blah. Like I'm planning it
look
in my
stuff,
head as I'm at work.
and
You know what I
that's
mean? So I can have some content to bring to you guys. So I said that to say if it wasn't for you guys, I would be where I'm at or where I'm attempting to go. So that's why I try to break my back a lot of the times to give you guys content. At least, if not every day, almost every day. And so that made part of I'm so burnt out because I work so much at my first job and then I come here to my second job and I'm working just as much doing that. Sometimes all damn night. So um so that means, so that just to let you guys know that I do appreciate it. All I want to do is give you guys a good show, whether it's the panel that I be doing every Monday, which is coming to an end in a couple of weeks, or whether it's when me and Jamar do the prelude, or whether it's now when me, Jamar, Josiah, and Terrence are gonna do Boys Night Out. Like or whether it's just be a regular reality video or whether it's yes for the mess like this one. I always want to make sure that everybody has a good show. There have been many a days where I've gotten in front of the camera over the last year and I was not feeling good. I was not in the best mood and I still perked the fuck up and got in front of the camera. So that's just where I'm at with it. I just want to make sure you guys are entertained. And I'm always, like I said, I'm always coming up with different ideas all the time in my head. Like my mind races every day. Okay, so who do I want to work with this time? Who, blah, blah,
mhm.
blah, blah. Like I always thinking of different things. I'm always coming up with different panels, different ideas, whatever. Something to, not only help me but also help other people.
Yeah,
Like as you can see with the very first panel, the very first big panel that I did, which was the whether you like it or not panel, most of the people up there are smaller YouTubers.
that's
That's
how
what I that's what I wanted to work
Terrence,
with.
Josiah, Nisi, Jamie, which then spun off into the ladies' night, and I was like, there's so many people who, like, I've never seen their videos, but I can get with it. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. And it's just like, I don't know if you've ever heard, and it's just my quick little thing. There's this panel on here, it's like comedians, and it's called Zooming with the Homies. And it's run by Tahir Moore. But he was considered, like, they started it during the pandemic when everybody went into quarantine. And it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing. Then he scaled it
Mm-hmm.
back to Thursday because he realized not only was he getting really burnt out with doing that, but also the other podcasts and content that they were creating and then building a studio and building an app and just getting all that stuff together. They were all getting really burnt out to the point where it's just like, I'm getting on here, but I don't feel it. I'm trying to get on
Mm-hmm.
because I want to give y'all content and this is what I'm here for,
Right.
but I'm not feeling it. And he's another person who's just like, I learned from it. It's like, they got to take breaks. And I also want to say to the people, if Scotty one day be like, I'm going to just take me a quick little week off because I need that time, don't y'all be in these comments harassing him. Don't, I come for you. I don't like it when y'all be harassing these people. Like, they giving y'all content. If you don't like what they got to say, go make your YouTube channel and get on there and talk. If you want somebody to talk about what's going on, you and they not on here because they need a mental health break because life is stressful enough without having to get up here and just be pushing out content after content after content. Again, get you a YouTube channel, you get on there and you talk, okay? It's some little
Right.
$6 Amazon microphones and you got a phone, go and record yourself. I'm not saying your content will be amazing, but you can do
Right.
it's a lane for everybody.
It most definitely is. Well, I guess. Well, I'm about to let you go now because I'm going
Okay.
to end this live. But I appreciate you coming. You came back up here, so I appreciate you coming up here, and I appreciated this conversation though, because I think it's needed for not only myself but everybody else that could be watching, because somebody else may be burnt out just like I am. So
You,
maybe it was good
me,
that I heard this from you.
me, some other people, it's just like we get burnt out and it happens. But at that time, take you a break. Or you're gonna do more damage to yourself than you'll ever realize. And then I'm done. You
All
have a good
right. See you
enjoy that.
later. All right. Thank you. Well, you guys, I guess we've come to the end of the road at this point because, yeah, I am tired and I gotta get right on back up at 5 in the morning. So probably when I get off of here, I'm probably gonna do like another video, and then I'm gonna take a shower and get in the bed pretty much because I'm tired. Um, First of all, I just want to thank you guys for watching tonight. With I don't, and even though I'm not saying nothing, even though I haven't said anything, I've been looking at the comments the entire time, especially from Angie, and I appreciate everything you guys are saying because it's needed. All of that is needed. Everything y'all said is needed. You guys have really brought my spirits up just a tad bit. This 1800 that's been in my Kim Zodiac cup the entire time has brought up my spirits. I just want you guys to know before I go, I just got to leave on a sentimental note. I don't really give a damn what anybody says about me. One thing about me is that I really do love you guys. I love my Team Scotty family all the time. I don't like calling you guys fans. I feel like that it's very annoying, and I think that it's condescending in a way. I do not like calling you guys fans, but I do love calling you guys my Team Scotty family. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all of you, especially those that's been with me for years at a time, like since I first started, and they're still here. Y'all was here from the bad cameras to the fire alarm beeping beep 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 to the bathroom videos to the bathrooms in my bedroom. Y'all have been here the entire struggle. Okay, y'all been here throughout the whole struggle. And like I was saying up there, I just want to bid a do, not a do. I just want to take my hat off, even though I don't have on one, to those that are in the place where I'm trying to get to, and that I respect. Before I go, her name was Ranting with Ricardo Robin Walker. Um, like I said, unwind with Tasha K. She could be very problematic, but I do respect her hustle and I respect her game and I respect everything that she's done on YouTube, and that's where I want to be. Lovely T, she's been doing this shit for years. I've been watching her for years, and I definitely respect what she does. Storm Monroe, I respect what he does. Um, Not only that, y'all might be surprised, but King of Reeds, Justin J, regardless of my personal feelings towards him, I do respect exactly what he does. I do appreciate what he does. He was someone that I started with, and he was able to do what wasn't I didn't have the confidence to do at the time that we were friends, and that I didn't have the drive to do, which was push out the videos, keep on doing it, not worry about what nobody got to say, all that other stuff. So if one thing, if I could pull one thing from that relationship, I could honestly say that he did inspire me to he is an inspiration for me to be consistent and just go for what I know and go for what I want. Cause he's most definitely at the place on YouTube where I want to be. Like from what I heard, the nigga interviewed Lil Nas X. Like that's big. I ain't watched the interview. You know what I mean? Cause I don't watch his shit like that. Well, at all. You know what I mean? Cause I don't fuck with him like that. But I don't have to fuck with you to to give you your props. And I just think that was a great thing that he did, an interview with Lil Nas X. I do think that's a great. I think that was good. And I will always give him his flowers for where he is on YouTube. I always got to do that. You know, it is what it is. So regardless of what has happened in the past between me and him, when it comes down to him as a YouTuber, I will always respect the grind. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So, people say I got a nasty attitude, but a nigga with a nasty attitude would never be able to give their former friend no props. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't no hater. I ain't no hating ass nigga. That ain't never been me. And I don't give a fuck if I like you or if I don't fuck with you. If you're doing something good, if you're doing something positive, if you're doing some shit that I fucking want to do, I'm gonna give you your props. The fuck I need to steal? What the fuck I need to be downplaying your success for? That's what a hater do. I don't do that. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Also, before I go, shout out to House of Aaron too because I love him. He's growing so rapidly, and I want to know what the fuck he doing to grow so fast. Like I don't know what the fuck he doing, but I do plan on doing something. Like I'm planning this panel after the reunion, and I do want him to be a part of it. I'm gonna reach out to him about it, and I'm gonna try to reach out to Rodney to see about it. You know. Also, Boys Night Out would be every other week on my channel, Terrence's channel, Jamar's channel, Josiah's channel. The Whether You Like It or Not panel will be coming to an end after the last part of the reunion. I've had a wonderful time with them. I had great times with them, of course, and I will continue to support all of them in their endeavors and everything else after that. And I'm gonna bring back everybody that did my panel on colorism for Mental Health Awareness Month. We're gonna talk about our traumas, just have an intelligent conversation. You know, all about that. I'm trying to bring a little bit of balance up here. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation that me and Ricardo had towards the end. I hope y'all took a lesson from what I told you guys about self care and how I lack self care and how I need to practice it and all of that. If you don't know nothing, just know that I do love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'm only trying to be the best content creator I can be for you all. Long as y'all love me, I can give a fuck about what a bitch got to say about me. That's it. But with that being said, y'all, I'm chucking the deuces to y'all tonight. I'm out of here.